when the money comes in, that's when the guns come in, because the guns is like safety, innit? That's the cycle it goes into, innit? You got drugs, money, then the guns.
Kingston, Jamaica's capital, is one of the world's most dangerous cities. In the downtown ghettos, gangs rule by the gun. There are 3 murders every day. Downtown, people live in abject poverty, overlooked by Kingston's rich and elite, uptown. Those who can leave in droves, looking for a better life away from crime. With its vibrant Afro-Caribbean community, Brixton is a natural draw for young Jamaicans. But its streets aren't paved with gold. 4 out of 10 black youths are unemployed. Some are tempted into armed gangs to earn quick cash for dealing drugs. But guns, drugs, and money are a lethal cocktail. Kevon Forsyth left Jamaica and moved to Brixton 6 months ago. He was 19 and full of hope for his future. He wanted to work as an actor, but things didn't go his way. Late on a Sunday night, Kevon and his girlfriend were buying food. They had a row with 3 British black youths in a shop doorway. 2 had guns. The third, the ringleader, ordered the others to shoot. Kevon is dead, 6 months after arriving in Brixton.
Our victim suffered 1 shot. The shot was through the back. It's clipped the spinal cord and it's severed the aorta. Inch either side, he would have lived, obviously.
As the victim and the gunman are black, Trident takes the case. They are the elite police squad who've dealt with gun crime in London's black community for the past 5 years. Kevon's girlfriend was also shot. She's in hospital, but she is expected to survive.
She wasn't particularly awake. I mean, we asked about reasons behind it all, and she wasn't able to come out with anything substantial. We asked her about what type of gun. She said a spinning barrel. One assumes she means revolver.
Detective Superintendent Rick Turner is head of Trident's 4 murder investigation teams.
We believe that within the shop there may in fact be a bullet that didn't hit the victim or his girlfriend that may be lodged somewhere in the shop premises. So whilst a number of witnesses said 3 or 4 shots, it's important that we try and establish exactly how many shots there were. And if there are bullets or a casing inside the premises, we need to find them. So we've called down our specialist pulsar searching team who will be doing a fingertip search of the shop.
Trident's initial inquiries reveal Kevon Forsyth was a law-abiding citizen in Jamaica. But within 6 months of arriving in Brixton, he'd bought into the gangster lifestyle. He'd begun hanging with a rough crowd. The case moves quickly. From hospital the morning after the murder, Kevon's girlfriend says she may have recognized the ringleader who ordered the shooting. They rowed with him the night before outside a cab office a few doors away. Trident circulate the man's details. He is wanted for murder and will be arrested as soon as he is found.
There's a person of interest at the moment that we're trying to get hold of. We believe that he was there but might not have been the gunman, so it's vital that we get hold of him. We've got some good intelligence coming in, but clearly whilst it's quick, until we get hold of him, it's not quick enough.
In London in the last 3 years, 56 young black people have been shot dead. 80% of the gunmen are British. The gunmen are a tiny minority of the black community, but there is a shooting every other day.
You used to get a Reebok gun. You can get one. It's like going to like Tesco's. When I was around 18, the guns was everywhere. I saw guns everywhere. Everyone had guns. That was like, whoa. That was like buying a pair of Nike trainers. That was when you put your jacket, your jeans, your trainers, and you put on your gun.
Your strap and your
It was like a fashion accessory after that. I was like, wow.
Jay Soes and his friends are part of a South London gang. They've been involved in crime since childhood. Many of their friends have been shot, some fatally.
At first it's the drugs and that, yeah. You do your drugs, then the money comes in after that. And when the money comes in, that's when the guns come in, because the guns is like safety, innit? I say I started making a lot of money, but there's still people over there that are really broke. But they're looking at me now, I got nice gear on, I got all the girls, I got a nice car, I have a motorbike, I'm going to the clubs, champagne. You got to watch those guys because they're really hungry. They got no money, they got no food in the cupboards and that, so they're going to do anything to get money now. So you got to be careful now. So that's why you buy a gun. And like, you might have an argument, you might not need to shoot that person, but you shoot them. And then now it goes pear-shaped because like, they go and buy a gun and it's just bare war.
It's a week since Kevon was murdered. So far, no one wants to talk. The street and shop were busy at the time, but everyone claims they didn't recognise the gunman. Trident's murder team are back at the scene, appealing for more information.
You know anything about it? Were you about it last week? It was a double shooting, all right? This young man lost his life. Might have something in the pub or whatever, you don't know.
There will be people out there who will know these individuals, who will know what they've done, and they will just think, well, I wasn't responsible, so it's not my duty, or I'm not going to tell the police who they were. That's a sad part of society, but all we can do is continue to keep appealing to people.
Police were just looking for witnesses to a murder that happened just down this road. I don't know if you were passing by.
As far as I'm concerned, every undetected murder, you know, is one too many. Any murder's one too many, but particularly if it's undetected, because part of the finalisation for the victims' families, I believe, is that they see that there is someone who's responsible for their member of the family's death is brought to justice. Whilst it's undetected, they don't have that part of that fuller closure.
Kevon's mother, Margaret, lives and works in England to send money home to support her Jamaican family. She visits the scene of Kevon's murder for the first time.
My son, we just come and lay some flowers for him.
Well, he had one on Sunday?
Yeah, the Sunday night. Yeah, the 26th.
Yeah, that's
20. My life without Kevon is not the life before. I've lost my son. A part of me is gone. I'm here, but a part of me is not here. It's gone. You could put some at the top and some like down in there. It's really hard. Really hard. And sometimes I feel angry. Sometimes I feel vexed. I feel as if I'm gonna die. I never dream or of the thought, no time at all, that I would lost my son in England. No way. So violently, you know? Just one shot, and he's gone.
Kevon was Margaret's eldest child and her only son. Her other children live in downtown Kingston, looked after by relatives.
He was a big brother. He was a big one for everybody. And he was mommy one son. Me and mommy one boy now, mommy one son.
He was loving, kind, honest. He was just everything to us. He was, I can't even explain how him was so loving, so nice. And with the music they hear him, Auntie, we are going to dance.
Yeah, him love dance everywhere him go, him draw crowd. Everywhere Kevon go, him always draw attention, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, he was just our movie star.
Although he was poor, it's as if we weren't poor. Because we have rich love, rich family love.
You say, my sister, take care of yourself, you know.